Miss Abby Cutler wanted me to do a video about sports violence. And so this is my opportunity to share my own thoughts about sports violence. Now, sports violence can basically be defined as unnecessary roughness. You know, going way beyond the boundaries of a game to simply, seriously hurting somebody or starting a huge fight. I'm John Marine, and you're watching John Marine Tube. Friend, subscribe, comment, rate, but don't hate. Now, before I begin with this video, I want to thank all of you for, watching my channel and my videos, even to the point where you suggest to me certain topics I should do for videos. It shows that you care about my channel and that you watch my channel and that you want my ideas on things. So everyone who thinks this about me and, has their own ideas for me to do videos about, as long as I'm comfortable doing that topic and as long as I can do a good enough video for YouTube, I'll do it. So thanks again for all your support, including Miss Abby Cutler. Now let me talk about sports violence as best as I can. Now when it comes to sports violence, there's a few different elements to this. The first is about, what led to unnecessary roughness. And sometimes even, what is the relevance of something like this in the sports that's being played? Now if you're talking about sports violence and some serious incidents, you'd have to look to football and basketball. I can remember one time I saw a college football game where San Jose State was about to lose to Michigan somewhere between 2004 and 2007. And Michigan was going to win the game, and one of the San Jose State players bowled right up the middle as the quarterback was kneeling down, had helmet-to-helmet contact with the official, helmet-to-helmet contact with the Michigan quarterback. And then ESPN analyst Bob Davie said, "That was a stupid, stupid, stupid play. I hope they lose their next game." So, basically, when you can't beat somebody in a sporting event, you basically try to land a cheap shot to show that, you lost your composure and that since you couldn't beat them in a sporting game, I'm going to beat them in real life. Bad call. Then you have incidents such as a certain incident in a game and then the relevance of that sport. Take, for example, that WNBA ball between it's a Detroit WNBA team called the Detroit Shock. I'm not sure. I don't follow the WNBA, but I know the other team was the Los Angeles Sparks, and then they had the little ball there. Now, there were a whole lot of people who do not like the WNBA. They just think it as boring and as, uninteresting. So, some people think that an incident like the WNBA ball at the Palace of Auburn Hills suggests that this is basically anything to try to get attention to the WNBA. But as you know, there's attention and then negative attention. Positive attention and then negative attention. Negative attention is where you're famous for the wrong reasons. And that incident alone was for a bad reason. Then you have the incident involving University of New Mexico soccer player Elizabeth Lambert, who was, bullying around some of the BYU players in a Mountain West Conference Championship tournament, even to the point of yanking some girl's hair and then making her fall down. And even more infamous than that would be the infamous incident with Tonya Harding. So when it comes to sports violence, there's a few understandable elements to it. And primarily, I think if you're going to beat somebody in a sporting event. Don't try to take a cheap shot or something. Oh yes, it also reminds me of a very, very, very infamous incident where James Butler sucker punched Richard Grant in a boxing match in 2001. Basically what happened was that Richard the Alien Grant won the match, and then as Grant tried to extend his arm as a handshake, Butler sucker punched him and knocked him to the ground. And I mean, as I said before, if you're going to beat somebody in a sporting event, beat him in a sporting event, and don't try to go for cheap shot after cheap shot. don't be a jackass. Because if and if it's something like wrestling or something, if you want to show that you're better than someone, you beat his or her ass in the ring, and you beat his or her ass in a fight or in a wrestling match. You don't go to the point of just unnecessarily roughing up somebody. You don't go kicking somebody in the groin just because you can't beat them. You don't try to if you're down by 20, you're going to lose the game. You just foul the other team as hard as you can just inside a firestorm. Then guess what? You lost on a sporting field, and you lose in life. So, play by the rules. At least that's my suggestion. Emotions are going to happen, but keep it cool, okay? Don't go around, beating the crap out of somebody. I almost want to say beat the shit out of somebody, but I don't really curse on YouTube. But anyhow, my name is John Marine. Please take care and have an amazing day. And thank you, Miss Abby Cutler, for sending me that channel comment. I try to do as best with videos as I can about the certain topic. But until next time, love and peace to all of my friends, subscribers, viewers, and their forth. Until next time, please take care and have an amazing day.